My name is Alberto Tedust. I'm the author of the Universal Voice Guide. And today I want to explain you something about sound characteristics. We all have these characteristics when we speak or sing. For instance, my voice, talking to you, is a certain loudness, maybe 4 or 5, from a level 0 to 10, 4 to 5. It has a certain darkness and it has a certain brightness. And it's probably as well clear and not breathy. So you will sound different than me, and you can analyze yourself by thinking about how high or low you speak. If you're a female, you probably speak a little bit higher. If you're a man, you might be a little bit lower and even darker. We use these characteristics all the time, and if we take 2 or 3 at the same time, we will sound in a certain voice character. For instance, when we speak, we normally speak low, and at the same time with a straight tone and a clear tone. 3 sound characteristics. If we sing or speak in a more belty way, in belting, we always tend to go a little bit higher, louder and brighter. If we sing in whisper, we always tend to be less loud, or better said soft, and maybe a little bit breathy. And if we sing in a more classical way, it doesn't need to sound classical, but at least it will have vibrato and a little bit more darkness to it. If you want to sing opera in classical, yes, it will be much darker, maybe louder and much more vibrato. But all these characteristics are options which you can choose and combine in any way you like them. And these are in the whole universe the same. We have 8 of them in my system, and I'm going to explain briefly what they are all about. For instance, you need always vibrations. They can be either regular or irregular. Regular is a frequency, and irregular is like distortion. So I sing with a regular and an irregular sound at the same time, like Foo Fighters. I've got a confession to make. You've got clear tone and some distortion, regular and irregular vibrations at the same time. When you have frequency, you sing either low, love me tender, or high, ah. So you have low tones made in mode 1, chest voice, high tones made in mode 2, maybe you call it falsetto or head voice, doesn't matter. You've got 2 mechanisms for la and low and high. Then you either sing loud, amen, in belting, or very soft. There's a place for us, like in whisper, so loud and soft. The next parameter is you sing with a clear tone or with a breathy tone. So, for instance, in Happy Birthday to you, like Marilyn Monroe did, very breathy. But you can sing as well, of course, Happy Birthday to you, in a very clear tone. There is something like freedom in the voice. You need a free voice. No, you can sing either free or pressed. Free is la 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 la, and pressed would be la 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 la. The next parameter is vibrato or straight tone. You can sing either with a straight tone, la 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 la, or with vibrato, la 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 la. The next one, the 7th, is the color of the sound. We all have a certain kind of color. You can make it either darker, maybe you would call it warmer, love me tender, love me true, or you can make it very bright. Like, as they turn your dreams to shame. Darker or brighter. The last one is oral or nasalized. So we either sing in an oral way, la 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 la, or a nasalized way, la 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 la. Think of Fran Drescher, Mr. Sheffield, which is a nasalized kind of talking. These 8 you can combine in any way you like them. And that's what all big artists do. They combine whatever they like. We, as singers or teachers, need to analyze these voices or the way they sing to teach or help other people how to get that kind of sound. It's not as difficult as you thought, maybe. It's only 8 sound characteristics. Every voice has these combinations. You only need to learn to analyze them. With my book, with this system, with these 8 characteristics, it will tell you where to listen for. In Universal Voice Guide, all these 8 sound characteristics are explained and accompanied by exercises to develop them, to get more access to them and to be more able to use them. The next time I'm going to explain a little bit more about sound characteristics and help you how to develop these in your own system. The Universal Voice Guide is available in the Dutch language and in this particular moment already being translated in German, and there is an English version coming next year. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get a little bit more an idea about what the Universal Voice system is and how it can help you. Thank you for watching.